welcome once again to Sinbin Stream. Tonight we start off with women's college basketball. We have the UIC Flames at the Ball State Cardinals for women's basketball. Again, hope you're having a great Monday. Let me check the audio real quick. It says, your event is starting soon. Well, I hope they mean less than a minute by that. Still waiting on ESPN Plus to kick in. All right. Hopefully we're getting the excuse me, video feed any second. Nope, it says your event is starting soon. All right, well, I'll give it another minute. On the floor to start the game. Oh, hello, Rhonda. Thanks. Yeah, go Flames. UIC. Clayton, Zabrecki, Carruthers, Coleman, Winter for the Flames and for the Ball State Cardinals. Norman, Kingery, Towers, Verbergst, and Tagayi, Tagayi? All right, come on, ESPN Plus. What's going on? Did we get the wrong start time? 5:30. 6:30 Eastern, which is Ball State, Indiana, or Muncie, Indiana time. I mean, I get it if they're a minute late, but there's nothing. We're already at 5:32, so excuse me. All right, well, after this, oh, good, it kicked in. We will have Ottawa Senators at Los Angeles Kings, 8:05 p.m. Central. All right, so we got the 2-3 UIC Flames and the 5-0 Ball State Cardinals. We have 3 votes for the Flames, 1 for the Cardinals. All right, should be getting going hopefully shortly. Stat broadcast is working, so that's good. Let's get another version open so we can maybe look at the play-by-play if necessary. Yep, and the ads are a problem on these. All right, well, let's see. Listen in. Jessica Carruthers. They're highlighting. Ooh, I like the Flames light blue unis. Was that might have been a scrimmage they were showing highlights of because both of them said Flames. Now they're highlighting Carissa Norman for Ball State, number 3. All right, they're at center court. They're about to tap it off or tip it off. Ball controlled by Ball State. They're in white going left to right. UIC and they're dark blue going right to left. Into the post, stolen by the Flames. Into the front court to the far side. Let's see. Possession arrow should be with the Flames as well. They kick it out. Far side 3. Nothing but net. And the Flames take the 3-0 lead. That was Clayton on the 3 for for UIC. And Ball State just threw it away out of bounds at 9:15. Hey, Uncommon Truth Shaman, thanks for being here. Inbounds pass. And UIC bringing it up into the front court. Pass to the near court. Man, UIC's got red numbers on blue, I think. It's kind of hard to see them sometimes. Top of the arc, drive to the basket. In the near baseline, 8 on the shot clock. Picked up the dribble. Lobbed it into the post, up and under move. Missed the layup. Believe that was Winter who missed the basket. Stolen again by the Flames. This was Carruthers. Jumper from the free throw line. No good. Tapped out of bounds. It'll be Ball State ball at 8:34. Yeah, Flames have the possession arrow since Ball State started with the ball. All right, Norman passed it to Verburgt, Verburgt. Now to the top of the arc, long three off the iron and out of bounds to the Flames after the missed shot. Yeah, we could flip Ball State to white with the red lettering. That might be hard to read, though. Inbounds pass. UIC double teamed in the backcourt, stolen by Ball State. They get it down low. Bank shot is up and good, and the Cardinals get on the board and trail 3-2. Under 8 minutes to go. Into the front court. On the far side, top of the arc. Bounce pass. And top of the key. Passed. Dribbler slipped, and they call a foul at 7:40. All right, after the inbounds pass now. UIC with the ball, pass into the post, wide open, banked it in from the far side, off the glass. That was Winter. Looked like, I thought it was Clayton. I guess it was Coleman on the pass. Into the near corner. On the dribble, Tagai. To the far side, drive to the basket. Missed the shot, but a foul. That was Norman who missed the shot, but was fouled. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. We're streaming, so we'll be a little bit behind. You'll get some spoiler alerts. First free throw is up and good. 5-3 UIC. One more free throw for Ball State. Second free throw by Norman is good, and Ball State's only down 1. Inbounds pass. Getting full court press, double team. They pass to the center court, into the paint. Kicked up top, drive to the basket, banks it off the glass, no good. Rebound, stolen by UIC, and then a foul. Or at 6:57, or did they call? Yeah, what's the call here? Wait a minute. Who? I guess the foul. Did she step out, or was there a foul? What was the call? Oh, there's 1-1 on the fouls. Norman into the front court. Top of the arc. Dribbles. Passes to the near side. Now another pass. Now down low. Drive to the basket. Banked in from the right side by Tagai. And Ball State has their first lead at 6-5 with 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Into the post by the free paint, and a three out of the far corner missed off the iron. Tapped. UIC offensive rebound. Jumper for 2 is good. They take the lead 7-6. And let's see. Coleman has 4, Winter has 2, and Clayton has 3. 3 on the way by Ball State off the back iron, tipped and rebound to UIC. Into the front court. Drive. Bounce pass in the post. Saved by Ball State into the paint, though, and an easy hook shot for the basket by Coleman, and it's 9-6 UIC. Let's make sure we're live, too, on ESPN Plus. Says we are. Into the post. Shot is blocked. Tipped out. UIC with the defensive rebound into the front court. To the far side. Into the post. Bounce pass. Up and under. They kick it out from the free throw line extended. That jumper's no good. Tipped. And Ball State has control. Stolen and an easy layup from the far side. 11-6 UIC as we approach 5 minutes in the first quarter. Brought up the court by Norman. Last basket was by Carruthers. It was 4. 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Defensive rebound. Dribble into the front court. That is Carruthers with the ball. Kicks it out. Far side. 3 by UIC. Missed the iron. Hit the backboard on the near side from the far side. Offensive rebound. Jumper from the free throw line is good. 13-6 UIC. And into the front court. That's Norman. She loses the dribble. Picked up by UIC. Another turnover. UIC into the front court. Dribbles, lobs it into the post. Up and under move against Norman and tipped out of bounds by UIC. So it will be Ball State ball at 4:08. We have 1 foul on each team. And it's immediate timeout. We are 13-6 UIC Flames over the Ball State Cardinals. Scoreless in their last 2:29 for Ball State. And an 8-0 run. Yeah, that's right. It was 6-5 Ball State very briefly. I'll scroll up to here. All right. Well, again, hope you're having a great Monday. We'll be back with more college basketball tomorrow as well. We will have Villanova versus LaSalle. Villanova Wildcats, LaSalle Explorers. Again, that's women's basketball. We'll get into men's Thanksgiving afternoon and evening and Friday morning. Plenty of hockey, Packers, Lions, football as well. So far, we've got 4 from Coleman and Carruthers to lead the way for UIC, 3 from Clayton, 2 from Winter. And for Ball State, we got 4 from Tagayi, and 2 from Norman. All right, still a commercial for this media timeout. Again, Senators Kings coming up in about 2 hours and 20 minutes, like 8:05. We'll start the stream. And Stars Oilers, again, 8 Central Tuesday. And we're mixing in men's and women's college basketball coming up. All right. Just back from commercial. Let's make sure we're live. Don't think it's usually an issue with basketball. Again, you'll get spoiler alerts because the live stats will be ahead. All right. Come on. How long is this break? We're still not. Finally, inbounds pass. UIC couldn't get it inbound. Or was it? Yeah, I don't even remember. At any rate, it was a held ball. They gave it to UIC, so Ball State gets the possession arrow back at 4:04 following this inbounds pass. All right. Into the top of the arc. Lobbed into the post. Double team. Fadeaway jumper in the paint. No good. Missed by Caballero. No. Coleman, pardon me. Yeah, sorry. Caballero's on. That was the three by Caballero that was just missed by Ball State. Now UIC brings it up. We got 3:34 in the first. Dribble by the free throw line. Turnaround jumper in the paint. Missed by Carruthers. Defensive rebound. Ball State into the front court. Drive to the paint. A runner banked in from the near side in the paint. Guarini with the basket, and that breaks a long scoreless drought and an 8-0 run by the UIC Flames. And Serrano has it. Bounce pass to the top of the arc. That's Green looking. And I think she double dribbled. I think she had already dribbled, put it above her head, and then decided to take one more dribble. So that's a turnover. Yeah, I believe that's what they call. All right, 13-8. UIC still up 5. Ball State possession. And they have the possession arrow if there's another held ball. Oh, it's almost stolen. It is stolen by UIC, but then they knock it out of bounds by the scores table. Good defensive pressure by Clayton for the Flames. Oh, yeah, they have like a dark blue. The Flames and the numbers are in red. And they have light blue trim. Kind of like Chicago colors. It is Illinois, Chicago. Drive, baseline, under the basket, reverse layup, missed. And we got a whistle. Looked like Caballero missed that reverse layup. And I think it's a foul on UIC. Zabrecki at 2:30. Inbounds pass. Ball State. Cardinals dribbling. Banks it. No good. And another foul on UIC at 2:22. That will send, let's see. That foul is on Serrano. And Ransom is heading to the line to shoot 2. All right, free throw by Ransom. In and out. No good. So still 13-8. UIC hasn't scored in a little bit. They had that 8-0 run to make it 13-5. And another miss and another foul at 2:21. Caballero on the foul. UIC trying to inbound it. Full court press. That is, what is that? Clayton, who throws it away. Green has it in the backcourt, and now it's stolen from Green, and an easy layup by the Cardinals and makes it 13-10. That was Tagai with the basket. Under 2 to go in the first quarter. Ball State trailing only 3 now. It was just 8 a little bit ago. Mini 5-0 run by the Cardinals. Pass to the near side to Serrano for UIC. Pick by Green. Double team looking. 3 forced with 3 seconds to go. In and out. No good. Defensive rebound for the Ball State Cardinals. Into the front court. They pass it to Ransom. Far corner. Believe that was Gorini. Now top of the arc to Caballero. Ball gets away. They have it in the paint. The runner is up and good, and they're only down 1. And that was Tagai. And they're back within 1 with 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. So UIC hasn't scored in some time. Let's see. They're 0 for the last 5, 1 of their last 7, and haven't scored in 4:03. Bank shot, miss, no good. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. They still have 22 to shoot. To the far side, baseline jumper up, no good. Defensive rebound by Green for the UIC Flames. And there's like 1 second different between the game clock and shot clock, maybe 1.5. Up 1 with the ball are the UIC Flames. Now we got 10 to shoot, 11 on the game clock. Dribble to the far side, to the top of the key, to the top of the arc. Banked 3 is no good, and that's it. That's how the first quarter ends. UIC 13 and Ball State 12. A little bit of a low-scoring game. Both teams had a lengthy scoring drought. All right. Well, again, hope to see you in a little over 2 hours. We will have Ottawa Senators at Los Angeles Kings. We'll check the NHL scoreboard out in a minute. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving holiday and a Thanksgiving week, and enjoy the extended weekend if you have off. All right, we'll check in on scoreboard 1 minute. Oh, that's right, we're early. Flyers, Lightning, Red Wings, Devils, Blues, Rangers, Blue Jackets, Capitals. Those 4 games will get started in about 15 minutes. Then 7 Central, Panthers, Predators. We'll keep an eye on Golden Knights, Mammoth, and we'll do play-by-play for Senators, Kings. 11-6-4 Senators, 10-6-6 Flames. Kings. Jeez, Flames are playing now. Sorry. Calgary Flames are off. Yeah, I forgot. The ads are pretty bad. All right. So UIC is 6 of 18 from the field, 33%. Ball State's 5 for 12, 42%. 10 rebounds apiece. I need that other Yeah, we just need the box. That's what we need. Yeah, leading scorer Coleman and Carruthers with 4, Clayton with 3, and Winter with 2. Leading rebounder 3 by Zabrecki, 2 assists Carruthers and Winter. 8 points for Tagai. Goring and Norman have 2 each. 3 rebounds Ransom, and they have 3 assists as a team. Nobody more than 1 for Ball State, that is. All right, second quarter should be coming up shortly, and again, 1-point lead for the Flames. Yeah, let's just change the possession arrow. It's going to be Ball State ball, and then UIC will get the possession arrow after that. All right. Underway. Nope. We got a whistle already. What was the call? 9:50. Turnover on Verburgt. UIC brings it, and they're slowly bringing it up the court. 9:42 to go in the second quarter. Dribble to the far side. Now back up. They swing it around the arc to mishandled, but under control now. Zabrecki. Now to the near side. 3 on the way by Serrano. No good. Tapped, but a whistle. Clock stopped at 9:19. And it was a foul against UIC. Winter. All right, now it's Ball State's possession. Into the front court. On the dribble, Gorini. She takes a long 2, but I think, did Ball State get an offensive foul at 9:09? Real quick. Let's, yeah, Caballero, I think. Yep, Caballero on a moving pick, and she gets subbed out after her foul. All right. UIC bringing it up. 1-1 fouls already in the... I didn't think offensive fouls counted towards the team fouls, though. I could be thinking of pro. All right. Oh, they threw it away. They a player wasn't looking, and the guard threw it away. And a banked 3 is good, and Ball State has the lead again. They haven't led since 6-5, and now they're up 15-13. Who banked that in? It looks like Brooke. Yeah, Brooke, number 15, hit it. Serrano thought about a 3, dribbles to the far side, fadeaway jumper, no good. Defensive rebound by Towers. And handed to Verburgst. She sends a 3, and that misses badly. That was actually... Oh, they subbed her out. Ball gets into the backcourt, and it's over and back on Ball State at 7:58. All right. UIC ball, trailing by 2. And... yeah, UIC has not scored in a while. That's right. They've been stuck on 13, I think, for a while. They were up 13-5, so 10 straight. Banked 3 is no good. And a Ball State defensive rebound into the front court. Down into the post, blocked. Towers went up for the shot, and I think it got blocked by Winter. 3 on the way is good. There's the first points for UIC in a long time, and they take the 1-point lead. And that was a 3 by Ortiz. Into the post. They kick it out. Far side 3. In and out. No good. Offensive rebound. Jumper in the paint is good. That was Ransom. And a 1-point lead for Ball State again. It's a little rough. You know what the problem is? I'm having allergies. I was out, cleared the gutters of leaves with the leaf blower. I think that's why I'm having a little trouble. But thanks. Hello to you, Gracie. Shot in the paint, missed. And back up top after the offensive rebound for the Flames. Excuse me. 7 on the shot clock. Long 3 banked in from way downtown. Holy cow. That was, who hit that? That was Clayton from the far side into the post. Jumper just inside the free throw line is good by Ransom. And we are tied at 19. Ransom with 4 on the last 2 trips, I think. Dribble by Carruthers to the far side. Wide open. Baseline 3. In. It wasn't a swish, but a little bit. So I just said in. Sorry. All right. Excuse me. And that one was by Ortiz again. No. Missed shot by Ball State. Pass ahead. Ortiz for 2, I think. Yeah, that's her. 24-19. So who hit the 3? No, not Norman. Clayton hit the 3. Norman missed. Then Ortiz hit a jumper. Into the paint. Bank shot is up and in. I think that was Towers for Ball State. Just over 5 to go. And it's a 3-point lead and the ball for the road team, the UIC Flames. They're on the Cardinal logo at half court. Screen to the near side. Carruthers passes to the far side. Thought about a 3. No, they faked the screen. Step back 3, top of the arc. Back iron. Hits the iron again. No good. Defensive rebound by Towers. And into the front court is Norman. Back to Towers. And to the free throw line. Picked up the dribble. Found Towers cutting to the basket for an easy layup. Good dish. I assume that was Verbergst on the assist. Yeah, no, Brooke. Sorry, Brooke had the assist, number 15. Near side. Dribble to the free throw line. Carruthers and foul. I thought they just had a missed shot, but 4:03 to go. Whoops. There we go. 4:03 to go. And immediate timeout. Foul on Brooke, number 15 of Ball State. All right. Yeah, apologies if my voice doesn't sound great. A little tired. Again, I had to get up on the roof so we got rain coming, so I had to clear out the gutters. But, hey, thanks, Gracie, for asking, though. Yeah, I think it's just that time of year. It's the allergies. It could be overuse, too, but between the doubleheader tonight and the doubleheader tomorrow, hopefully I have enough voice left for Thursday, Friday. We'll probably tone it down Saturday. I'm going to have one of my 2 sons. So I think we'll just do the Kings game at like 9 o'clock that night. I'll take it easy on the weekend. And, boy, Sunday, yeah, no Packers, no Bears. Obviously, the Packers play the Lions. Yeah, no Eagles because the Bears play the Eagles on Friday. So I don't know. And the hockey schedule's light, too. I might just do one hockey game. I couldn't figure out how to get a men's or women's college game in there, but I'll have to keep an eye on it. All right, we got 9 votes in the poll. We got 56% for the Flames, 44% for the Cardinals. Oh, wow. Yeah, usually we do in the Chicago area. Usually we have snow we've had snow on Halloween before too. 2019, I remember. That year, I think we had snow on like April 27th or 28th. I think it was 27th, 2019. And we had snow on Halloween that year. So, a short 6-month stretch where there was no snow. That's crazy. Yeah, usually we get snow on Thanksgiving. Christmas is like a little bit warmer. I mean, not always, but I'm just saying I feel like more often than not, then we get socked before New Year's. But last few years, it's mostly not much November, December, and then we get hit a little bit in January and February. But can't complain. The last 2 years, like we haven't even had a snowblower anymore, and it hasn't been that bad. So we got 4:03 to play in Muncie, Indiana. That's the home of Ball State. 4:03 to go in the second quarter. 1-point game. Neither team pulling ahead. It was a 13-5 lead by UIC. That was the biggest lead at 8. All right. Towers. Yeah, we got Towers. Is that right? Oh, Kingery, Tagai, Towers, Norman, Verberks for UIC, if you can't read it. Clayton, Zabrecki, Coleman, Carruthers, Winter. At the free throw line, Carruthers, first free throw is up and good. 25-23, UIC. 2 fouls on Ball State, 1 on UIC. Oh, 2-4. Wow, that stinks. Second free throw is good. 26-23. That's Norman on the dribble into the front court. Stolen. UIC going the other way, and an easy layup banked in from the far side on the right side. Layup was by Coleman. Into the near corner. Tagai passes to Norman. Norman to Towers. Towers bounce pass into the paint, and it got away. She dribbled it off the baseline. And it's 3:34 to go, and the turnovers by Ball State are kind of starting to hurt them. They're down by 5, and we have 3.5 to go, second quarter. Dribble into the front court by the Flames. I wish they don't have the Flames on their logo anymore. I don't know why. It just says UIC. Bounce pass by the free throw line. Drive to the far side. Bank shot. No good. Towers on the rebound. Out to Norman. Norman to the top of the arc. Still dribbling to Towers. Towers to, who is that? Tagai? No. That might have been Tagai. No. I think that was Verberks. Baseline jumper by Towers is good. Or was that, I think it was Towers. Yeah. 28-25, and Towers is tall. So, yeah, she's appropriately named. Probably the tallest player out there. Far side for the Flames. Bounce pass. Top of the arc. Picked up the dribble. Looking. Bounce pass by Zabrecki. They get it back to Coleman. Had to force one to beat the buzzer, but no, I think they shot clock violation at 2:15 before the shot. All right, inbounds pass. Norman gets it from Verberks. Norman dribbles to the far side. Picks up the dribble, bounce pass into Towers. Towers lays it up, no good from the far side off the glass. UIC into the front court, pass by Clayton. Nearly a travel, and they did call it. It was a travel on at 1:53. Travel on, was that on Zabrecki? No, wait, Clayton. I don't think that was on Clayton. Norman into the front court for Ball State to the far side. Pass to the near side. Down into the post. Towers, lefty hook, no good. Defensive rebound. That has to be Winter. Down in the paint. Turnaround. Layup is good off the glass. 30-25 UIC. Inbounds to Norman. Norman into the front court. Man, it is dark on that side of the court. They do not have this place lit up too good. And speaking of which, they throw it away to Norman in the corner. Probably couldn't see it. 1:15 to go. At least on TV, it looks dark. 1:15 to go in the second quarter. And we got subs. Looks like Norman's taking a seat. UIC possession. Up 5. 107. Let's see. Who is this on the near side? Is that Winter? I can't see the numbers. Dribble to the basket. In the paint. Hook shot. No good. Defensive rebound by Tagai. Into the front court. 3, I think, is up and good. Yeah, it's 30-28. And that was Kingery who nailed the 3 from the far side. Suddenly a 2-point game. We're under 30 seconds to go. In the, oops, I got to slow the clock. 15 to shoot. Yeah, 18. So there's about 4.5 seconds different game clock to shot clock. Dribble to the far side. Top of the arc. 2 on the shot clock. Lost the dribble. 4 seconds. Going all the way to the basket. Lays it up at the buzzer. And we're tied at 30 at half. I think that was Verberks who just laid it in. And we're tied at halftime in Muncie, Indiana. UIC 30. Ball State 30. Wow. Yeah, good luck. Stay safe, Gracie. Well, that didn't work out the way UIC had planned. They had a 5-point lead late in the half, and now it's erased. But they're playing well against the 5-0 Ball State Cardinals. So couldn't ask for a better game. Not too sloppy. Well played. 50% from the field. Excuse me. Ball State only 39 for UIC. 39, 50. The UIC is shooting 36% from 3. Ball State 22. Free throws 100%. Only 2 of 2, and Ball State 2 of 4. 11-7 turnovers, Ball State. 9-7 points off turnovers, Ball State. As of now, possession arrow UIC, but that'll flip at the half, believe. Shoot. There is half. There we go. All right. We'll go through the box score now. Clayton leads the way for the Flames with 9. Coleman 8. 6 for Carruthers. 5 for Ortiz. And 2 for Winter. Leading rebounder 4 for Winter. Assist 5 Carruthers. They have 4 fouls, nobody more than 1. For Ball State, we have Tagai with 8. Towers with 6. Ransom 4. Brook and Kingery with 3. 2 for Norman, Gorini, and Verberkst. Verberked? Oh, it's Verberked. I was seeing her Z. I apologize. Verberked. Maybe it's just Verberg. And the T is silent. Who knows? Yeah, largest run 8-0 by the Flames because they were. Wait, what was the score? Oh, were they down 6-5 and went on an 8-0 run? So were they only up 7? Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, 7. 13-6. I kept thinking they were up 13-5, but they were down 6-5. So it was a 7-point lead, was the biggest after the 8-0 run. Of course, Ball State just had a 5-0 run to close out the half. All right. Bench points 9-5 Ball State. Second chance points 7-5 UIC. Points in the paint 20-12 Ball State. Fast break 9-7 UIC. Steals 5-4 UIC. 1-0 blocks UIC. Times tied twice. Time tied 48 seconds, 6 lead changes. UIC led for 16:59. Ball State only 2 minutes and 12 seconds. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Here's what's coming up on the channel in the next few days. Let me cue up some music and then I'll be back. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you have, thanks for supporting the channel. Doing one or both does help get the channel recommended and does help with growing the channel. And I appreciate your support, whether you're a returning viewer or a new viewer. And welcome if you are new. Appreciate it. All right, let me cue up the music and then we'll take a quick break. And let's see. Yep, we got 6 likes. I appreciate it. Again, Senators, Kings in less than 2 hours now. All right, let me find something I haven't played recently. All right. Thanks, everybody. Be right back. Sorry, forgot to unmute. Here we go. All right, welcome back. A little bit yet till the third quarter starts. Let me see if I can fade the music out. And there we go. All right. Excuse me. All right. Again, Senators Kings coming up in a little over an hour and a half. Oh yeah, let me I need to get this resized, the window. Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, I forgot to put the basketball up, man. Forgot. All right, that looks pretty good, right? There we go. All right, let's take the clock down. Looks like they're about set to get underway in the third. So let's reset the clock real quick. And let me get the play-by-play where I can see it better. Yeah, I got to remember to reset the clock before I head to break, because then it's a scramble when they're getting ready to get underway. All right, so once UIC inbounds it, it should be, Ball State's possession arrow. That's what I was trying to say. As they focus on Jessica Carruthers, number 14, on the Flames. Guard number 14. All right, underway, Flames ball. We get the possession arrow over to Ball State. In the third, top of the arc. To the far side. Jumper from the far baseline is good. 32-30 UIC takes the early second half lead to the far side. Now, we got a foul at 9:35. Presumably on, let's see, it was Clayton of the Flames. She has one. Inbounds pass to Tagai. Near side, Norman down to Towers, banks it in from the near post, and we're tied at 32. Yeah, how much does Towers have? She leads all scorers with 10 now. All right, to the far side. And UIC on the dribble. Looks like Carruthers. Jumper from the free throw line is short off the iron. Norman with the rebound. Game is tied. Ball State looking for an early lead in the third quarter. Runner in the paint by Norman. Miss. Put back by Towers is in. She has 12. Man, they gotta box her out or something. UIC's got to have an answer for Towers. She's 5 of 9 from the field. I thought she had 12. I thought she had 10 earlier. Okay, maybe that was her 10th. Drive to the baseline. Lob pass in the paint, the basket, and the foul at 8:22. A chance for the Flames to retake the lead. That was a basket made by Winter. Kingery fouled her. Okay, so Winter is 16. Oh, yeah. Okay, so she's the tallest, I think, on the Flames. Kingery got the foul, 25. All right, Winter at the line. Free throw is up and good. Nothing but net. 35-34 UIC. Norman bringing it into the front court for Ball State. To the far side. Verburgt. Jumper from the free throw line extended. Saved off of Towers. No, they said UIC stepped on the line. It looked like UIC had made a smart play, but instead they say the person trying to send it off of Towers stepped on the baseline, and that's the right call. Off the replay. Norman at the top of the arc. Far side for Takai. Now they get it to Norman on a pass from Verburgt. Norman's shot is blocked baseline, but we got a foul at 7:50. They called this on Clayton. So at the line shooting 2 will be Norman. She's 0 for 3 from the field, but 3 for 4 from the line. Just bricked the first one. Maybe that was her miss. Yeah, you'll get spoiler alerts because the ESPN app is behind. All right, there's the free throw. Now she's 3 of 4. We're tied at 35. Inbounds pass. Carruthers with the ball. Guarded by Norman. Carruthers on the Ball State Cardinal logo. To Winter beyond the arc. Winter picks up the dribble to Carruthers. 12 to shoot. Carruthers lobs it in over Winter's head and out of bounds, and a turnover by the Flames. Ball State ball. As we're under 7.5 to go in the third. Pass by Norman to Towers. Handed to Tagai. Jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebound and put back by Towers. Did they count the basket at 7:15 or was there a foul? All right. Okay, they didn't count the basket. Must have happened before the shot. All right, inbounds pass stolen. Verburgt lost it, and an easy layup from the near side off the glass. That was they don't have who hit the basket. Apologies. Lobbed into the post, stolen. And Carruthers going the other way to the far corner. Now the far side three is no good. Tipped and rebound to Tagai. Into the front court, all the way to the basket. Lobs it, banked in by Towers. We're tied at 37. 6.5 to go. Dribble by Carruthers at the free throw line to the basket. Banks it off the glass. Did they count it or did they say it was on the floor? I guess the foul was on the floor at 6:20. Let's see. Foul on Norman. That is Norman's first. We got some subs. Caballero's back in for the Ball State Cardinals. Pass to Winter. She hands to Carruthers. Carruthers dribbles to the near baseline. Shot is no good for two. Tipped out of bounds off of UIC. Ball State ball at 6:09. All right, inbounds pass. Norman. She'll bring it into the front court. Pass to the far side. I think that's Ransom. Back to Norman. Now to Caballero. Now to Takai. Bounce pass in. Blocked. Oh, and a foul. Caballero in the post. Foul is on Carruthers. Tied at 37. 5:46 to go in the third quarter. Oh, is that all ball or no? I guess not. 4-2 fouls, UIC. First free throw, no good. Caballero will have one more to shoot. Oh, they got gray numbers with red trim on the front for Ball State. That one is good. 38-37, 1 point lead for Ball State. Inbounds pass. That looks like Green. No, Green's not in. It must be Serrano. Okay, sorry, Serrano. To Carruthers. She's on the half-court logo for Ball State, the Cardinal head. Dribble by Carruthers near the free throw line. Kicked it out. Serrano misses the three. And rebound, they pass it to Norman. Nearly gets it stolen by Carruthers. Norman jumper, airballed, and a defensive rebound for UIC. To the far side, bounce pass to Winter. Winter hands to Serrano. Serrano lobs it in. It's tipped out of bounds by Ball State. Should be UIC possession at 4:57 to go in the third. 4-2 fouls, so that would put four fouls on UIC. That should put Ball State into the bonus next foul, I would think. All right, let's go back, check the leading scores because, yeah, Towers is on the bench, leads all scorers with 12, 6 of 10 from the field, and 8 rebounds, leading everybody in rebounds. Nobody else has more than 4. 8 for Tagai. Ransom has 4, and then everybody else has 3 or less. Excuse me. 3 assists to Guy for the UIC Flames. 10 for Coleman. 9 for Clayton. 8 for Carruthers. Winter 5. Ortiz 5. 4 rebounds leads the way, Winter, and 5 assists, Carruthers. Nobody more than 2 fouls. We've got Zabrecki and Clayton with 2, and on Ball State, Caballero has 2. Ball State shooting 48.5% from the field. UIC 39.5. 30.8 from 3 for UIC. Only 22.2, 2 and 9 for Ball State. They're only 4 of 8 from the free throw line, Ball State, and the UIC Flames are 3 of 3. Again, the game is at Ball State's home court in Muncie, Indiana. UIC 2 and 3, Ball State 5 and 0. All right. Still at commercial. Oh, boy. Again, hope you're having a great Monday. Thanks for being here. Think we got a good one tomorrow. This game's been close. We got Villanova LaSalle. Should be an exciting game. I forgot their records. I want to say maybe they have 1 loss each. I got to look it up, though. Again, in an hour and 25 minutes, we'll be set or getting ready for the opening face-off of Ottawa Senators at Los Angeles Kings. Hope to see you then. And again, tomorrow, same time, women's basketball, Villanova at LaSalle, followed by Stars at Oilers at 8. Yeah, Tessa Towers is dominating. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 6 of 10 from the field for Ball State. All right, just about set to resume here in the third quarter. All right, come on. Why are we not ready? All right, inbounds pass. UIC. Winter hands it off. Serrano misses the jumper. Defensive rebound for the Ball State. 4:44 in the third. Into the near side. Now it's Caballero. Caballero. Defensive rebound after the jumper missed, and that is Carruthers. Carruthers to the far side, still on the dribble. And pass into the post. Winter gets fouled at 4:16. So 4-3 fouls UIC. Both teams getting close to the bonus. And I don't know what the discussion is here. The refs are discussing something. Review coming up, I guess. All right, some sort of review. All right, Ransom holding her head, might be headed to the locker room. So there must have been some sort of foul, and they're going to review. And I think, yeah, they went to commercial. So UIC is 0 for 4 on their last 4 field goal attempts, and they haven't scored in 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Yeah, we got a media timeout. It says there's a foul on Ransom, but apparently they're going to review this. Both teams still have all 4 timeouts. Nobody's burnt a timeout yet. All right, 1 second. Let's check the poll. 11 votes. Now we got 55% for the Cardinals and 45% for the Flames. All right. Yeah, just one player on each team in double figures. Yeah, Coleman's 5 of 11 from the field for 10 points. Yeah, no threes, no free throws, and same. Yeah, Towers 6 of 10 for 12 points. No threes, no free throws. Let's see what else. Yeah, Ball State still shooting better from the field though. 3 of 8 this half though, same as UIC. They're 3 of 8 as well. Oh, they have Ball State has one more free throw than UIC this quarter. Yeah, again, 4 of 8 from the free throw line for Ball State. Norman's 3 of 4. The rest of the team is 1 of 4. Ouch. Caballero 1 for 2. Ransom 0 for 2. All right, well, hopefully this review gets finished soon and we get back to basketball. Jeepers. It's one drawback about basketball. These reviews are way too lengthy. They need to speed these up. Man, I thought WNBA and NBA were bad. It's like college, the reviews are even worse. I don't know how. Let me listen in. Well, all right. Well, Ransom's out of the game as of now. No update on her condition. Inbounds pass. Winter up top. They get it to Carruthers. She backs it up beyond the 3 to the top of the arc. That must be Guarini. Shot by Carruthers just outside the free throw line. Back iron, no good. Defensive rebound by Tagai. Pass to Tagai on the far side. Up top to Kingery. Kingery to Guarini. Now to Verberg. She misses a 3 and an offensive rebound by Caballero. Near side 3, nothing but net. They're 41-37. And that was by Kingery. And 3:25, looks like UIC takes their first time out. Only down 4, but they're trying to stop the momentum. And they were showing that 6-0 run in the last 3:10. They hadn't hit a field goal in a while. They had some free throws. So both teams hadn't scored a basket in a few minutes, I think. Yeah, 6-0 run over the last 3:10. Flames are 0 for their last 5 shots, and now the scoring drought is 343 for the Flames. All right, so UIC still has 3 timeouts. Flames still have all. I'm sorry, Ball State has all 4. All right, 3:25 to go in the third, trailing by 4. Looks like Ball State's picking up full court press. Or at least full court man to man or woman to woman. All right. Why is the Ball State coach still standing on the court with his arms extended. Like, what is the question? Get off the court, dude. Why are you delaying this game so long? Inbounds pass. Carruthers double team. Dribbles up into the front court to the paint. Banks it. Missed, but fouled at 3:20. So the foul is on Guarini, number 10. That's her first. And that'll send Carruthers to the line, shooting 2. Down 41-37. Carruthers' first one is up and good. Nothing but net. 41-38. 4 fouls on each team. So I believe next foul, either team's going to be in the bonus. Second free throw up and then good again. So back within 2 points. And that is, who's bringing it up? I think Norman's out. That is Guarini. They get it to Kingery. Now to Verburgt. Now to the top of the arc. Drive. Left side. Banked in on the layup. Off the glass. That was Guarini on that. Far side. Drive to the far baseline. Tipped away. Carruthers picks it up. 11 to shoot. In the paint. Missed the jumper. Defensive rebound by Verburgt. To the far side. They get it. All right. On the dribble. Now hand passed. 3 on the way is good. I believe that was Kingery again. And it's suddenly 46-39. Ball State, that's got to be their biggest lead. Both teams have had a 7-point lead in this game. Early in the game for UIC. Lefty layup. Missed shot. It was blocked, but a foul. That was Serrano on the drive to the far side. 2:04 to go in the third quarter. And that will put UIC in the bonus. That foul was on the shot anyways. So Serrano would be at the line anyways. The foul was on Verburgt. That's her first. It still looks like nobody has more than 2 fouls on either team, I think. First free throw is missed. Oh my gosh. Ball State coach is flipping his lid about something. All right, Serrano has one more. The second one is good. It's 46-40. 6-point lead and the ball for Ball State with 2 minutes remaining in the third. Drive to the basket, blocked out of bounds by Green. No, they called a foul. Boy, that looked like all ball. Is this before the foul? Both teams in the bonus now. Who'd they call that foul on? They called that on Green? Wow, I'd like to see a replay for that. Guarini at the line, shooting 2. First free throw up and back iron, no good. Second free throw is up and no good. Offensive rebound by Verburgt. Dribble by Verburgt to the basket, banks it in from the right side. It's an 8-point lead. Should be the largest of the game. Into the front court. Pass to the far side. By the free throw line. Dribble to the basket. They wiped off the basket. They called a foul at 1:33. Who's the foul on? Verburgt. That's her second. That'll send Serrano to the line. All right, Serrano's first free throw up and good. 48-41. Second free throw. Up and also good. Nothing but net. 48-42. Another 6-point lead, but the ball for Ball State. A minute and a half to go, third quarter. Pass to the near side. Handed to Kingery. Kingery's baseline jumper, no good. Offensive rebound. They say UIC touched it last out of bounds, which, okay. I don't know how. Sure looked like Ball State had knocked it out, but all right. No replay. All right, substitution. And Coleman returns to the game. Carruthers getting a rest, it looks like. Inbounds pass. Oh, they called a foul on UIC at 119. Thought it went off the Ball State out of bounds, but not. I guess not. All right, at the line is Verburgt. Verburgt? First free throw, no good. Verboot? Okay, no G. They said Verboot. Verboot? You ignore the R and the G? Verboot? All right, fine. Verboot. Second free throw is good. And at 119, what's the call? We got subs? Yeah. Winter checks back in. Looks like Green will sit. Bounce pass. It's not Serrano. Who is that? Because I can't see the number. There's just too much hair blocking some of these numbers. Dribble by the Cardinal logo. 10 to shoot. Nearly threw it away. Winter has the ball. Top of the arc to the near side. 2 to shoot, and they're not going to get it off. That's a 24-second shot clock violation. Right in front of their own bench, too, which I never understand. How is somebody on your bench not saying shoot the ball? Because Ball State's shooting in front of their own basket now. So is UIC. Why is nobody up off the bench saying shoot the ball when the shot clock's winding down? All right, inbounds pass, dribble. Gorini has it. 40 seconds to go in the third. 20 to shoot now. Into the post. Bank shot missed by Caballero. And UIC into the front court. UIC back to just in front of the half court line. 16 to shoot, 20 in the quarter, so like 4 seconds different. All right, I guess they're going to try and take it down as far as they can. 5 to 6 to shoot and a whistle, actually, with 10 seconds even. What's the call here? Verboot on the foul. Verboot has 3 fouls. Is she the first person with 3? Yeah. Verboot is first with 3 fouls on either team. All right. Free throw up and good. 49-43. Who hit that? Man, the play-by-play, yeah, now they catch up. Zabrecki, second one, Zabrecki is good too. 49-44, 10 seconds to work with. Just into the half court now. Oh, I forgot to start the clock for some reason. Apologies. Shot at the buzzer, and that's the end of the third. No good. 49-44, Ball State. They had led by at least 8 in the third, but it's back down to 5. It's a pretty good game thus far through 3 quarters. End of third. All right, we'll go through the numbers. Actually, let me fix the clock because that I will forget that. All right, getting set for the fourth. Again, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great Monday. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you in a little over an hour for Senators Kings NHL hockey as well. All right, let's check out. So Ball State will start with the ball for the fourth, and then next held ball will belong to UIC. We have Carruthers and Coleman on UIC with 10 each. 9 for Clayton, 5 for Winter, 5 for Ortiz, 3 for Serrano, 2 for Zabrecki. Leading rebounder, 5 for Winter. Leading assister, 5 Carruthers. Nobody more than 2 fouls. For Ball State, we got 12 by Towers, 9 by Kingery, 8 by Tagai, 5 for Verboot, 4 for Guarini and Ransom, 3 for Norman and Brook, and 1 for Caballero. Leading rebounder, 8 for Towers, so she's close to a double-double. Closest of anybody. And leading assister, 3 for Tagai. And Verboot has 3 fouls. Yeah. Nobody else on either team has more than 2. Ball State is 48.8 from the field. UIC 36.6. Ball State's now 33.3 from 3, and UIC is only 30.8. 4 of 12. UIC 4 of 13. UIC is 10 of 11 from the free throw line, and Ball State's only 5 of 12, so that's what's keeping this a close game despite the better field goal percentage by Ball State. Largest lead, that's not true. 7. Yeah, for UIC. Oh. Yeah, and then 48-40, a 9-0 run and 8-point lead at 48-40. So a little 4-1 run before the end of the third as we're about set to get going with the fourth quarter here. All right. Just about set here. All right, into the front court, and of course now possession arrow flips to UIC for the next held ball. Stolen. We're going the other way. Serrano to the basket, banks it, missed it. Offensive rebound, UIC. Back up top to Carruthers. Dribbled by Carruthers, still on the dribble. Passes to the far side. Gets it right back with 10 to shoot. Gets a screen by Winter to the near baseline. 3 is on the way. Missed. No good. Got her own offensive rebound and put back. And it's 49-46 at 9:14. So back to a 3-point game, but Norman on the dribble for Ball State. Pass to the far side. Kicked out. Beyond the arc. 3 on the way. Air ball. Out of bounds. UIC ball at 8:55. And that was a 3 missed by Caballero. Pardon me. All right. Into the front court. 8:45 to go in the fourth. Jumper from the free throw line. No good by Carruthers. taken by Norman to the free throw line. Lost the ball. Carruthers going the other way. Drives, spins in the paint, floats a shot. No good. Tipped by Winter. Offensive rebound to Serrano. 8:15 to go. And up top to Carruthers to the far side. I think is that Coleman? 3 on the way. Back iron. No good. Offensive rebound for Serrano. Well, I thought Norman was hurt. I think she's okay. Must have just slipped. Dribble in the paint. Floater is good. We got a 1-point game. Under 8 minutes to go. That jumper was good by Coleman. At 7:40 to go. Into the near corner. Ransom dribbles to the paint. Floats it off the iron. No good. Defensive rebound Serrano to the far corner. 3 on the way for UIC. Nothing but net, and they lead Ball State by 2 with 7:18 to go. That 3 was by Clayton. I don't know if that's who I said. 3 from the near side, off the iron, no good. Defensive rebound. I believe that's Clayton. Long pass ahead, nearly threw it away, saved. Nope, they stepped out of bounds. So I believe it is Ball State ball with 7 to go, and they are trailing by 2. Yeah, who hit the 3? I think that 3 was by Clayton. Yeah. Clayton's got either red or pink hair. It's hard to tell, depending on the lighting and the camera. Under 7 to go. Norman into the front court. Passes to Verboot. Bounce pass underneath. Kingery. Reverse layup blocked by Winter, but I think they called her for the foul. Yep, Winter. So Kingery at the line shooting 2 at 6:49 to go in the fourth. All right, Verboot, or no, not Verboot. Kingery, first free throw is good, 51-50. Ball State back within 1, chance to tie. Free throw is good, nothing but net. We're all tied at 51, under 7 to go. Carruthers with the ball, guarded by Norman. Just gets it into the front court. That was close to an 8 count. Well, maybe it's 10 in college. I don't know. Either way. All right, dribble, handed to Carruthers. 9 to shoot. Trying to get a screen from Winter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Winter in the paint. She loses the ball. And Verboot is dribbling. Nearly threw it away, but Norman tracks it down into Towers. Towers blocked. Oh, of course they called a foul. Looked like all ball. It's 6:11, but that was live. All right, tied at 51. UIC with the possession arrow. UIC has 2 fouls in the fourth. Ball State has none. Ball State has all 4 timeouts. UIC has 3. And missed free throw by Towers on the first one. Tie game with 6:11 to go. Chance for Towers to give Ball State the 1-point lead, and she does. Nothing but net. Bounce pass into Carruthers. Gets through the double team. Kicks it out to the near side. Drive to the baseline, and somebody is hurt for UIC, and they got to call. They got to blow the whistle. Oh, no. Hope that's not Carruthers. Somebody, it might be a twisted ankle or something. I'm just guessing. It's the right leg. It looks like the ankle. That might be Carruthers. I don't know, because I see we've got Winter, Clayton, Winter, Clayton, and Coleman standing by the bench. So it's either Zabrecki or Carruthers, I think. All right, hopefully she's all right. I see Zabrecki, so that's Carruthers. Oof. Well, that stinks for the Flames. She's played 29 minutes along with Winter. Dang, that is Carruthers. Ugh, that's going to be tough. Hopefully it's just a minor ankle sprain and she'll be all right. She had 10 points. She was the third leading scorer on it's definitely lower right leg. Hard to tell if it's the ankle or a little higher up. Clayton leads UIC. Oh, they're carrying her off. Oh, boy. Not just to the bench area, I guess. Oof. Hope she's all right. Clayton with 14, Coleman with 12, Carruthers with 10. Those are the leading scorers in double figures for UIC. Towers with 13, Kingery with 11 for Ball State. Not what you want to see. She's sitting on the bench, but who's going to replace Carruthers? We got Serrano, Clayton, Zabrecki, Coleman, Winter for UIC. Ball State has Verboot, Norman, Towers, Tagai, and Kingery. All right. 6:02 to go. UIC with the ball, trailing by 1. Winter hands it off. They get it to Serrano. They rotate to Zabrecki. Back to Serrano. Drive, left baseline, banks it in off the glass and gives UIC the 1-point lead, and they almost stole it, but they stepped out of bounds. Ball got away from Norman, and as UIC tried to save it, they stepped on the base, the court side, out of bounds line or sideline. All right, inbounds coming up into Norman. Down 1. Ball State with the ball as we approach 5.5 remaining in the fourth. Norman. Bounce pass. Towers banks it. No good. Defensive rebound. UIC. They pass it out. Yeah, they got 2 players with similar looking hair. I apologize. It's very hard to read their red numbers on blue jerseys, too. Layup missed by Serrano, but apparently she was fouled at 5:15. All right, Serrano to shoot 2 as it happened on the shot. 2-1 fouls UIC. Again, they have the possession arrow as well. First free throw, back iron, no good by Serrano. Excuse me. Serrano's second free throw is up. That one is good. 54-52 UIC. Norman brings it up into the front court, guarded by Serrano. Now to Verboot. Kingery back to Norman. Screen by Towers. Norman over to Kingery. Kingery bounce pass to Towers over Winter. Banks it, no good. And a defensive rebound by UIC. They catch a break. That Towers missed one in the far baseline or post. To the paint. Short jumper is good. It's 56-52. That shot was good by Clayton to the far side. Baseline jumper is good for 2. 56-54. That was Kingery on the far side baseline jumper. As we're under 4:15 now to go. Drive to the basket. Serrano banks it in. Where was the foul, though? 58-54. Up ahead. Ball State passes. Drive, or still on the dribble. Verboot to the floats a runner. No good, but a foul. Might be on Winter at 3:58. .358 to go. 58-54. UIC leads. Ball State will be at the line. It was on Winter. At least I think they'll be at the line. Maybe it was before the shot. Well, we'll find out after the break. All right, so now Clayton has 16 for UIC. Coleman 12. Carruthers 10, and her night is probably over as she had a right leg injury, lower leg. And that means, let's see, leading rebounder 5 for Winter. Leading assist was Carruthers 5 still. But we got 3 fouls on Coleman and Winter now. 4 ball, and UIC's gotten their field goal percentage up to 40.4. They were down in the 30s, like 37 or lower for a little while. For the Ball State Cardinals, Kingery and Towers have 13 each. Leading rebounder Towers 8, but I think all those were in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. And leading assister 3 for Norman, 3 for Tagai, and 3 fouls on Verboot. Everybody else 2 or less. So 2 players with 3 on UIC, 1 on the what you call it, Cardinals. Pardon me. All right. Hopefully the media timeout is over soon. Again, Senators at Kings coming up in 48 minutes or so. Come on. How are we still at commercial? Oh, boy. All right. And, yep, still 11 votes. 55% Ball State, 45% UIC. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. All right, it's been a good game, though. 58-54 UIC. We will have free throws coming up for Ball State. Apparently it was on the shot for Winter. We'll have Verboot at the line. All right, Carruthers was able to walk to the training table to get, work on her leg, right leg. First free throw by Verboot is good. She'll have one more. That one is good as well. 58-56, UIC ball, full court, man-to-man press. They inbound it, pass to Serrano, she dribbles to the far baseline and outbacks it up beyond the arc. They have 17 to shoot on the shot clock. Drive to the basket, flips it out, faked the jumper, runner in the paint, no good, didn't even hit iron, all backboard. Defensive rebound, Ball State into the front court, pass to Verboot, down in the paint, Towers flips it up with the left hand and missed. Just rushed the shot around Winter. If she had taken her time and set her feet, I think she would have made that shot easily. Drive to the basket. Serrano's bank shot is no good. Towers on the defensive rebound. Hands to Norman. Norman quickly. They get it down in the post. They find Towers for a jumper to tie it just inside the paint, just inside the free throw line. We're under 3 minutes to go. UIC with the ball, 2:50, and we're tied at 58. 2:50 to go, I meant. Bounce pass to Winter. Winter looking into the paint. Drive. Layup is good. 60 to 58. That was Coleman with the basket. Drive to the other way, and Norman puts one in from the far side off the glass, or the right side. Clutch bucket there, and we're tied. Under 2:15 to go. 60-60 as we approach 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Drive to the paint, spin, floater, no good, but a foul at 2:05. Whoops, did I screw something up? Maybe. No. All right. Where was the foul? UIC just used a timeout. They have 2 left. Well, according to the play-by-play, it's UIC. So they have 2 left. Ball State still has all 4 timeouts. UIC has the possession arrow if there's a held ball. Again, Carruthers injured her lower right leg. She's out. She was able to walk to the trainer's table, or along the bench area, I guess. She left the game with 10 points and 5 assists and 3 rebounds. All right, we've still got nobody more than 3 fouls on either team. 3 fouls on UIC, only 1 on Ball State in the fourth here. 2:05 remaining, tied at 60 apiece. All right, wait, how did... I guess they called timeout after the... How did they call timeout? It's Ball State's ball. Okay. All right, to the top of the arc, near side to Verboot, far side. Oh, stolen. UIC going the other way. Serrano to the basket, layup, no good. Defensive rebound, Verboot. Verboot over the half court, passes to Tagai, and they get it into Towers, who banks it in and gives Ball State the 2-point lead with 1:35 to go. Into the front court, UIC with the ball. Dribbles, pass to Serrano. Serrano drives to the paint, banks it off the glass and in, and the foul with 1:19 to go. We are tied, and the chance at the 3-point play could give UIC the lead, and that was Norman on the foul. That's her third, and Verboot has 3 as well. Coleman and Winter have 3 for UIC. 62-62. Free throw by Serrano is good. UIC leads by 1 with 1:18 to go. Norman into the front court, under 1:15. Dribbles to the top of the arc, pass to the far corner. They get it into Towers for an easy bank shot. I'm not sure where Winter was, maybe on a double team, but Towers was wide open. We're under a minute to go. Ball State up by 1. UIC with the ball, 20 to shoot. Jumper in the paint, short off the iron. Towers defensive rebound. Norman on the dribble. 40 seconds to go in the game. They got 22 to shoot. There's about 16 seconds difference. Game clock to shot clock. Norman on the dribble. I should probably go. I can't really go no spoiler. 3 on the way. Back iron. No good. Towers got the rebound. They have and they're dribbling at half court. Norman is fouled. Oh my gosh, man. UIC had a shot and they just didn't rebound. They are at 4 fouls with 15.8 to go. So one more to put Ball State at the line. Great offensive rebound by Towers, and she's the one that gets fouled with 15.1. So she'll be at the line shooting too. They're already up 1. I suppose I could try to go no spoiler. We'll do our best. You may still get an indicator at the top, but I know it's harder to read. All right. At the free throw line. First one is no good off the front iron with 15.1 to go. So Towers could put them up 2 with 15.1 seconds. Second free throw, no good as well. Serrano tracked down the rebound and an immediate timeout. I guess no time ticked off. So one timeout left for UIC. Ball State still has all 4. Ball State is in the bonus. They've only got 2 fouls. Yeah. So Ball State still has 2 fouls to give. So there is 15.1 seconds. I don't know how they were able to call that timeout without off the rebound and not having any time tick off. All right, again, trying to go no spoiler here late. As we're at the timeout. 4 fouls on Winter now. She's the only player with 4. Nobody else has more than 3. Winter on UIC. All right, it's pretty sure we're live. Yeah, no problem there. All right. 1 point game. UIC is down by 1, but they have the ball. And if there's a held ball, they have the possession arrow as well. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Oh, that's weird. That hovering doesn't show up on the screen. I just realized that. All right. Well, again, we'll be heading out to the Senators Kings game in a little over 35 minutes, about 37 minutes. This is a long time out. Gotta be thinking Serrano or Clayton or Coleman, I guess, on this shot. Preferably Clayton or Coleman. I know Serrano's been good down the stretch, but all right, are we going to get through this timeout? Man, this is really long. How long are their full timeouts? This is ridiculous. And the mascot Cardinal leading the team in a cheer. Man, how seriously? I guess it's just more noticeable since the broadcast didn't go to a commercial. All right, well, before we do get a spoiler alert, let's just go back. 64-63, 15.1 seconds to go. UIC has the ball. What are they reviewing for? Maybe that's the problem. Should have known this would be a review. So what is the review for? I don't know. I guess the refs are reviewing something. I don't know what. It doesn't seem like there should be 15.1 left. That's all I'll say. It's off the missed free throw. It seems like there should have been a little bit of time that ticked off. But we're still waiting. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, they got to take some time off, but why is this review taking so long? All right, they put 13.9, so I'll put 14. I don't know why that took so long. All right. All right, so they can inbound it at 3/4 court, 3-point line extended. Bounce pass into the post, drive to the baseline, banked it in with 11.2. UIC scored a little early, but looks like a timeout on the court by Ball State. 65-64, Ball State's first timeout. Man, they got plenty of time to work with. I mean, I get it. You got to get the lead, but you kind of think you got to take some time there. But maybe they're thinking they'll still have some time if Ball State were to score. Don't want to foul unless you want to. If in my mind, you might want to foul Towers. Towers didn't look too good from the free throw line. Towers is 1 for 4 for the day. That's the whole reason this game is close. Ball State's 10-20 from the free throw line, and UIC's 12 of 14. All right. Ball State still has 3 timeouts. UIC only 1. Ball State in the bonus. UIC is not. Into Norman. Dribbles. Norman to the free throw line. All the way to the basket. Missed the layup. Defensive rebound. Winter had it and then got fouled with 2.9 to go. So 3 seconds I'll put on the... And of course, the Ball State coach is complaining. He's got both arms out and pointing. And I don't know. It's just been ridiculous. One of those games. He's been out on the court and he complains. I guess he wanted a foul on Serrano. Serrano didn't do anything. It looked like Norman tripped over her own feet. I don't think there was anything there. So they have fouls to give, I believe, with 2.9. Now he's flipping out again at the refs. All right, Tagai got the foul. Yeah, there's not a lot of time left, and they have to burn through another 2 fouls. So this is going to be difficult for Ball State. Yeah, Tagai. Oh, wait. UIC used their last timeout? There was a foul. Well, okay. So UIC is out of timeouts. Okay, okay. Well, trying to go no spoiler. Yep, and now Ball State uses their second timeout. So they have 2 left. UIC is out. Again, they have another foul to give, so they're going to have to foul twice in 2.9 seconds and hope there's some time left. And if you're UIC, you want to make the first. I guess you want to make them both, but if you really wanted to do it, you'd make the first and maybe miss the second, make them bring it up full court. I mean, because it's going to be hard to get 2 fouls and bring the ball up the court if it's live at 2.9. Because you saw when they didn't start the clock, they reviewed and took 1.1 off the clock. All right, UIC to inbounds in front of the bench area and an immediate foul with 2.3 to go. 2.3 to go. One more foul to give. That was probably on Kingery. They're showing her. All right, by the bench area. Man, it is dark, like along the bench. That holds court and behind the basket. Looking, lob pass taken underneath the basket and a foul. Only 0.3 went off. We got 2 seconds even. And now UIC's in the bonus with a 1-point lead and 2.0 seconds left. They lobbed it in to the paint area and looked like Serrano tracked it down. And it looks like she'll be at the line shooting too. All right. Did anybody take a timeout here? 2 seconds. Still 2 timeouts for Ball State. So I don't know what the delay is here after the foul. How was that not a timeout for Ball State? All right, Serrano's at the line shooting 2. First free throw, no good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, brother. All right, Serrano, one more. UIC up 1. That one is good. Nothing but net. 66-64 and another Ball State timeout. Man, this takes forever when they have all 4 timeouts left. It's all right. We're just over 2 hours. This game definitely started well after 5:30, I think. Yep, 2 timeout or another timeout, 2 seconds, 2-point game. Possession arrow is UIC if there's a held ball. Ball State has the ball. They only have 1 timeout left, though. So we'll see what happens here. Again, Senators, Kings, and now only 27 minutes from now we'll get that live stream going. All right. So Ball State will inbound it from 3/4 court. Lobbed into Towers. Bank shot, no good. That's the game. It's over. No foul. UIC 66. Ball State 64. And Ball State falls from the unbeaten teams. They drop to 5-1. UIC gets to 500 at 3-on-3. Big road victory. For the Flames, and they've won 2 in a row. They beat Loyola Chicago in their last game. Once again, Flames 66, Cardinals 64. Leading scorer for the UIC Flames, 16 for Coleman, 16 for Clayton, 12 for Serrano, 10 for Carruthers, who left with a lower right leg injury. Hopefully she's okay. She was walking. I had to go take their word for it. I didn't actually see it after she was carried off the court. Winter leads the rebounds with 6. Leading assister was Carruthers with 5. And the key was that UIC was 13 of 16 from the free throw line, and Ball State was only 10 of 20. Towers missed the shot at the buzzer. Yeah, they're still carrying Carruthers off the court. So I don't know how bad that right leg injury is. Towers had 19, Kingery 13. Towers did end up with a double-double. She had 11 rebounds. Again, 8 of those were in the first half. And leading assister was 5 for Tagai. And again, free throws killed them. They shot the ball well from the field. They were like 4 of 12 from 3. They ended up 4 of 15. UIC was 5 of 16. UIC got back to 40.7 from the field. Ball State dipped to 45.5 from the field, but the free throws killed them. Could have won it if not for that. All right, I'm going to end this stream and get ready. We have Ottawa Senators at Los Angeles Kings coming up in less than 25 minutes. Hope to see you then. Thanks for joining me here. We'll have more women's basketball tomorrow and tomorrow and Wednesday. Then we will switch over to men's for Thursday, Friday. Plenty of hockey and also Packers Lions on Thanksgiving. All right, thanks for watching Sinbin Stream. Signing out. Wishing you all the best. Hope to see you soon. If not in what do we got? 23 minutes. Until then, take care, be well, and bye-bye.